Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. Jacob of Paradox Multimedia here. Welcome back to another Paradox Music Critique. Joining me once again is Jake the Ninja.
Hey, glad to be back.
If you haven't seen our first video collabing talking about Do What You Lovely's portfolio EP, I guess you can call it an EP, and the Everything But the Kitchen Sink EP, go check that out. But if this is your first time hearing of him, how about you say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Jake the Ninja. I do a lot of nerdcore music. I've been working in the industry for many years, and I do a lot of work on YouTube with game songs and covers and remixes. And I have known Jacob here for quite a while, so it's been good to be invited back onto his channel.
At some point, we need to do something for your channel, but this is quite a bit easier to organize. So, all right, so I mentioned Do What You Lovely because we're also checking out her music again for this. Today, we're going to be checking out her Game Over EP. It's a little short like the other two, but I figured it'd be better to give it its own video since it's more recent, as the other two were like older and didn't have too many songs to them. So this first song is going to be called Turning Over a New Leaf. But before we get into that, and I forgot to do it in the last one, remember, if you like this video and want to see more, let me know in the comments. Suggest who you want me to check out, or if you're an artist, let me know if there's any of your releases you want me to check out. And of course, check out my stuff, check out Jake's stuff, and check out Do What You Lovely's content. But yeah, right now we're gonna just switch over and get into this. First song, Turning Over a New Leaf. This one I believe is actually inspired by Animal Crossing. I really like what she went with for the video for this. It's very cool retro look.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, that was quite a bit
Nice.
shorter than I remembered it being. So that is Turning Over a New Leaf.
It does have a very Animal Crossing type of vibe to it.
Yeah. I actually remember when she sent me this while she was still working on it. That was a couple years ago now. It's nice. It is a little simplistic, and
Maybe.
again
But
a
it
little.
does fit the vibe of the game.
It definitely
perfectly.
does. It definitely does fit like Animal Crossing, or at least what I know of it, because I haven't played it.
Me neither, but I've heard some music from it, and that definitely does sound like something that would be in it. Simple enough to be that, little dialogue background music.
I don't hate this one, but I'd personally rate it a little lower. I think maybe a 4. What do you think?
I think that would be, a good 6 from me.
Okay. This next one, I don't think it's very long, but it's called Level Up. That's That's Level Up.
Oh, this is pretty nice.
It reminds me a little bit, and only just because she was playing it on stream a little bit ago. The game Omori.
Yep. Yeah, that was a pretty nice little video game sound, I guess. I'd give that one a 6, I guess, for the effects.
I'd say a 6 for that. Higher if it was like longer or more of like a, I guess, theme rather
Rating
than
as
just
a
like a
sound
little
effect.
jingle. Yeah. All right. So this next
Yeah, by
one
itself.
is Porcelain.
Do you hear me?
I don't remember if she said this was inspired by it, but when I first heard this, it reminded me of the music from Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, especially with that voice there.
Yeah, that did remind me a lot of it.
Which some of the music in that game was like better than I think anybody expected from a FNAF game.
Yeah.
There seems to be a certain kind of effect on the drums that I'm not totally vibing with.
That growling effect.
No, that's something different. That's kind of like a droning that's going on, but it's just like it kind of sounds like when you're too close to a wall, the kind of like, what do they call that, room color or whatever?
Is it bouncing back?
Yeah, not necessarily like reverb, but like
Kind of like box background stuff.
yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, I could hear that a little bit.
There's a little bit of that on the drums, which I could see working, but in this instance, I don't think it
Does
does.
she record her own drums too, or are these samples?
I think these are samples.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like she does her own drum patterns, but I don't think.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't sure if she recorded them in her room or something.
I don't think so. Again, like it could just be an effect she put on them, but like I don't know.
Okay.
I think that one is pretty cool. It's a very different kind of feel from a lot of her stuff.
Yeah. The bells always sound nice.
Yeah. The intro definitely feels a little awkward, but I think she said that part of this was like supposed to be feeling like kind of slightly eerie, like not quite human sort of thing.
Right.
So
Yeah, that was a good way to put it. It definitely sounded that way, but it was creative. It was a
oh yeah, definitely.
cool little twist. Yeah. That's I'd say that's a good 5
Yeah.
for that track.
I'd say a 5 works.
Yeah, the drums probably sometimes those can be a bit harder to mix depending
Yeah.
on the instruments you use.
So this next one is called Jazzy Beat Cop.
Jazzy Beat Cop.
Why did Jazzy beat the cop?
Because he took his leftovers. Throwback to the last video.
Yeah. All right. So let's give that one a listen. Ooh. I feel like the like trumpet or whatever like brass she's using here is like a little too obviously synthetic. Like, I don't know if this is a particular instrument or a sample she was using, but I feel like it would sound a little better with something more realistic sounding.
Perhaps. Yeah, I can get that. The drums and then the rest of the piano, it sounds a little bit more real than the horns.
Yeah, so that was Jazzy Beat Cop.
Jazzy Beat Cop. No? Yeah, probably the instrument of choice there probably would have best benefited from something a little bit more realistic sounding. The swing was there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jazz can be hard to replicate sometimes, so having that smooth, consistent swing is pretty nice.
She's a big jazz fan, so
Oh yeah, I'd say that one's probably another 5.
yeah, I'd say that. I'd say 5. So this next one is called Note Blocked, and there's a funny story to this. So she wanted to make a song using Minecraft note block noises. She did not know that there's a Minecraft sound font and also a program called Note Block Studio, which is a Minecraft like DAW sort of thing, which has the sounds preloaded. She did not know of these things. So she went and actually sampled from the sounds from the game's files.
Ooh, I mean, that's not a
And
bad
like,
thing.
it's not a bad thing, but like she spent so much time working on this, and then at like in the middle of working on it or after working on it, like I brought up these things, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And I'm like, "That might have saved you some time." Just a little bit. It came out really good in my opinion, but she definitely was a little bashful after that.
That's all right.
The
challenge was there.
Let's go ahead and give Note Blocked a listen. Come on. This kind of sounds like something you would expect from like a like vacation ad kind of.
Yes.
Or like a corporate like welcome to the company sort of video.
Welcome to your job. You slave away. This is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like how the melody is changed up like that.
Yeah. And that is Note Blocked.
That was very nice.
Very fun.
Very fun. It's crazy what you can do with some of those Minecraft sounds. I think since she did it the way that she did, I definitely think there's a lot more room for a lot of the creative elements that she added. Be able to pick out which ones you want and where they can go a little bit better. Yeah, I like that one. Very nice melody. Sounds like something I'd hear in Minecraft.
Yeah, better than
I give that one a 7.
Better than some of the newer Minecraft music, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. The cave noises.
Yeah, I'd give that a 7. So
yeah,
this
it was very nice.
last one is called Polybius. Polybius. Yeah.
Polybius.
Are you saying it like Polybius or Polybius?
I don't know. Polybius with a D?
With a B.
Oh, with a B.
Like
Polybius.
bees and boy, Polybius.
Polybius. Okay.
I guess you could pronounce it Polybius, but that's probably not correct.
Oh no. I'm too confused.
So here's that one.
Polybius. Oh, Polybius. Synthwave.
Yes.
Nice. That was you.
24.
What?
I thought that guy saying 24 was you.
No, not me. Da, 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 da. This I feel like would be really cool with some vocals.
Maybe. Daft Punk Sounds like some boss music.
Yeah. See, I don't know why, but the last song always seems to go so hard.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in like order of progress and experience, then definitely makes sense. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, the improvement between like the beginning and the end is always, it gets better and better.
Yeah.
I like the end music just a ton.
Yeah.
I like it the more I hear it. So, yeah, I'm not sure like what my thoughts are on things like the text to speech sounds. Those always sound a little bit out of place to me. There's ways you can definitely use those. There's songs that take those and fit them way better, but in most instances, if they're just thrown in there by themselves, they sound a bit odd. But yeah, that's outside of that, the rest of the track sounded really well. Very synth wavy, old video game boss music type of stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds like something I'd hear in a track like, or a game like that. Very nice. What do you think?
I would give that one an 8, in my opinion. I think that one's really good.
I think that's a good 8 too. Yeah, that's a good place to put it.
But what do you think, dear viewer? What do you think of our critiques and commentary and just tomfoolery? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let us know in the comments. And if there's any other music you would like me to check out, anything you also want Jake's opinion on, let us know in the comments, especially if you're a fellow producer, always looking to give some feedback to fellow music maker people.
Musicians.
And give them just some things to consider and improve upon, or at least to know what somebody thinks of their music, because I never used to like ask people what they thought of my music, and I just put whatever out, and I kind of regret that now. So
well, nobody's perfect, and you can't have a perfect track.
No.
I've heard somebody say before, there's no such thing as a perfect art piece. Art is never completed. It's always abandoned. You've always got to find that point where it's time to share it with the world. And, you know, nobody's going to have something that's just perfect, because art is beautiful no matter what form you have it. And everybody thinks everything is, you know, different and unique according to their interests.
And that's why I've never rated a song 10 out of 10. To some people's chagrin. Check out Do What You Lovely. She's only sitting at 50 subs. Super underrated. And hopefully soon she'll release some new music. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because I know she watches these.
Uh-oh.
But yeah. Check her out. Check out her stuff. She's actually got a second channel called Do What You Lovelier, where she's got some just kind of goofy videos that don't really fit the main channel with music and everything. Check her out everywhere. She's also got a Twitch channel. Again, Do What You Lovely. She hasn't been streaming recently, but I hope she'll stream again soon. And of course, thank you to Jake the Ninja for joining me again. Check out his stuff, especially his Atomic Heart song, which is still pretty recent.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
It definitely sounds like it was. And of course, me. Check out my music and the rest of the playlist with all the other critiques I've done so far, and my Twitch channel and everything. All that stuff should be linked in the description. That, I think, is about it. Do you have any closing words?
No, I don't think so. Keep up the good work, guys, and thanks for having me back on. It's been a good time.
No problem. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day night when you're seeing this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.